Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Oh, I'm so excited to have you here today because I've been wanting to make this video, honestly, since I made my last video, my part one to this video. So this is just going to be, this is month two. Well, I just finished month two of my OnlyFans. So this is just going to be kind of like things I left out of that video. One, things I've learned over the last month. Two, and then I'm just going to talk about like the growth that I've had over the last 30 days as well. So, excuse me, let's jump right in. I have my handy dandy notebook. Excuse me, my hair tie. I have my handy dandy notebook and we're just going to jump in. I have some things written down of things that I definitely want to touch on because I don't want to leave anything out. I've been writing throughout the month. I've just been kind of like jotting some things down. You know, that's the second page. This is the first page. I've just been kind of jotting some things down as I've come across them or like as I've learned them. Immediately following the first video, like immediately after I turned the camera off, I was like, oh my God, I should have touched on this. I should have touched on this. I should have touched on this. And I should have touched on this too. So, I want to make sure that I do touch on all those things today. And then if you guys do have any additional questions, please make sure that you drop them in the comment section below. And then also if you could just like click the subscribe button and give me a follow. Or like, or, you know, share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and start with, I'm going to be kind of flipping back and forth through these pages because there's a couple things that I want to touch on first before I touch on the other things. Okay, so last time I left off with the last question that I answered was, I believe it was, are you enjoying it? Like, am I enjoying OnlyFans? So I'm just going to kind of like start there and work my way down. So leaving off with that question, am I still enjoying doing OnlyFans? And that is a big fat yes. This last month, I've learned so much and I've had a lot of fun. So yeah, I am enjoying it. It's not like just the money. It's like a confidence boost. It kind of makes you feel good about yourself. And I'm not embarrassed to like say that, you know, like it's nice to hear, you know, what people have to say. You know, some of it is kind of out there. I'm not going to lie. Like some of it is kind of out there. Some of it is a little bit over the top, but you're going to find that in any situation you deal with in life. So you take the good with the bad. Not even the bad, just kind of the kooky, you know. But yeah, I really am enjoying it. It's fun. I've had a lot of fun making content over the last month. This last month was October, so I did 31 costumes for every day. So I did a new costume every single day. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hard work. It was a lot of work. With the costumes and whatnot like that and how I was able to afford, you know, being able to do that many costumes. I'm gonna reach on that in my next point. I did a lot of costumes. But it was really fun, you know, that even though it was a lot of costumes and it was a lot of work and every single day I was shooting, I was doing new things every single day. It was worth it. One, it gave me new content every day. Like I had something to post every single day, which is going to be paramount. It's going to be one of the biggest things that you do is making sure that you're staying consistent with your posting every single day. Because once you, like I said in the first video, once you stop posting, once you stop promoting, your engagement is going to go down. So like, it's like an everyday thing. If you want to be successful on here is what I've noticed. So, I had something that I was able to post every single day and everybody liked it. You know, I was able to do the polls and stuff like that. What do you want to see? What do you want? Do you want to see this, or this tomorrow? Like I was able to, you know, create content around each costume every single day, which really gave me a lot to work with. So this last month was like good. It was really Gucci. This month I'm definitely figuring it out as I go because I want to make sure that the content's not repetitive, and that it's exciting and things are new. October was just easy because there was a theme to it. It was costumes, you know what I mean? So I would suggest, if you guys are wanting to do that, or if you guys like that idea, but you're unsure of how you're going to do 31 costumes, you think 31 costumes, that sounds like a lot of money. It's a lot of work. So what I did was I went on a website. I'm gonna put this website below so you guys can click on it and whatnot. It's called Shein. And I'm telling you right now, guys, that if you have not visited Shein, girl or boy, doesn't matter who's watching this, it is by far, I should have brought a piece to show you just like the amount of reasonable pieces on there and the amount of variety on there, not only for like people that wear small, medium, and large, but like there's a huge plus size variety on there, you guys. Like, I'm not kidding. For reasonable price, for very, 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 very reasonable prices. I just put in an order like 3 days ago. And this is the great thing about Shein. Like, this is another thing that I didn't even put in my book, but like I've learned since I've ordered. If you don't have the money up front, it's okay. Like, if you want to make a $150 purchase, you literally only have to pay 25% of the purchase, and then you can get payments taken out every 2 weeks. So it's like $40 every 2 weeks. Like, it is insanely crazily reasonably amazing. I highly, highly, highly recommend, if you need lingerie, if you need even just like cute fall, like this is a pretty good plug, like cute fall, winter, socks, pasties. They have like really cute, like little pasties that you put on your boobies. They have such cute stuff, you guys, and it's like really cheap. So I think that's probably one of my biggest tips for this video. I'm not even kidding. Once you click off of this video, and even if you want to like click off of this video and go look and then come back, do it, because y'all are going to be shocked. Y'all are going to be shocked. And the thing about it is, it might come from, it comes from pretty far away, but they usually gets here in like 7 to 8, 9 business days. Like, it's insane. You guys go look at it. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, for real. Okay. Moving on. Moving right along. Okay. This is one of my most important points as well. That I'm also upset that I didn't touch on in the first video. When you are doing something like this, and I talk about consistency, and I talk about, posting every day and making sure you're on every single platform and making sure you're utilizing all those, different avenues to find followers and find subscribers and whatnot, it will drain you. It will take a serious toll on your mental health, which is why I'm telling you guys need to take care of your mental health. Like, you guys need to take care of your mental, for real. I'm not kidding. You will get social media burnout like you've never seen. If you've not ever really done social media like on that kind of level, you know what I mean? I'm blessed. I've done social media, for my previous jobs. I have experience doing social media on a major scale, like a multi-million-dollar scale. So I'm comfortable with being able to post every single day, multiple times a day, to every single thing. But even me, like, I even get that burnout feeling. So like, it is very important to take time for yourself. Like, even though you need to be consistent, like taking a day to breathe, if you feel like you're overwhelmed and like things are just too much, it's very important for you to take that time. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, you will feel overwhelmed at times. Like, this is like, you'll feel like it's just too much. You'll feel like, why do I need to do this? But it will, like, you will feel it. I'm not going to promise you, but like, you will feel it, because if you're doing something every single day over and over and over and over and over again, eventually, like, you're going to get tired. You're going to get burnt out from it. So like, it's imperative that you take the time that you need to maybe take a step back if you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're feeling that it's just too much at one time. And just know that that is a absolutely 100% normal feeling to feel overwhelmed. Okay? You know, take a bath. Like, get a bath bomb, light some candles, you know, have yourself a nice glass of wine, or, you know, a nice glass of juice if you don't drink. Like, I don't know. If you smoke, have a joint. Speaking of joint, let's light one up. Yeah, just like relax. Sometimes you just need to take a breather, you know, and it's okay. You don't have to feel embarrassed or anything. And I've noticed, like, I follow a couple really, really good content creators, and some of them will just straight up tell their subs, like, hey, I'm having a hard I've been having a hard week or a hard couple days. I'm just going to take, the next day to, get some of my energy back and, recharge myself. And when I'm 100% me again, you'll see me, like, be open with your subscribers. Some people don't like that openness, but if you're the type of person that doesn't mind being open with people, like, just transparency will go a long way, I think. Okay. Let's see what we have next that we're going to talk about. Let's see. Okay. So I touched on all of that. Okay. So I kind of touched on this a little bit earlier today, but I'm going to touch on it a little bit deeper. When I said polls, when, you do polls and you ask people certain questions and you see what their answer will be. So one of my biggest recommendations with the polls, you can really utilize them to your advantage by asking very geared type questions, like asking, where did you follow me from? So you can put a poll on your page where it says, like, hey, well, where did you find me from? Where did you where did you subscribe from? And then you put, like, you put Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, whatever avenues you use to promote, you put those as your poll questions. And then your subscribers can answer obviously, and tell you where they subscribe from. So this is a huge tool, because then you can see where a majority of your subscribers come from. So if a majority of your subscribers come from Reddit, you heavily focus your promoting on Reddit. That doesn't mean you don't focus your promoting on other social media platforms, but you heavily focus on Reddit, because you want to focus your time where most of your, activity is coming from. So don't just focus on that platform, but put more emphasis on it, if that makes sense. Polls are important because you can get an idea of what your subscribers are thinking. If you notice a lack of engagement over, a period of time, you ask them what they want to see. Maybe your content isn't exactly what they're looking for, but they're afraid to reach out and ask. So if you create a poll, that gives them that opportunity to be able to tell you what they want to see. You know what I mean? Okay. Next subject, which is also Okay, I'm gonna just stop saying that this is the most, because I feel like they all have a purpose. Obviously, they all have purpose because I wrote them in my little handy dandy notebook. Okay. This one is just so fucking frustrating, you guys. So fucking frustrating. Okay. So, yes, promote. Yes, do this. Yes, put yourself out there. But be careful. And not even in the way that you're thinking. Obviously, you need to be careful. That's like the first and foremost when you're talking about OnlyFans or any sort of like sex work. Is just to be careful in general. But be careful where you're promoting, because I've had my Facebook for almost 15 years. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think I've had it for 13 years. And I promoted on Facebook, and they straight up deleted my account. Straight up deleted my account after they gave me like one warning. And now I can't even get into the tech support to try to like refute it, or like I don't even like try to explain myself, like what the hell, why did I just get my whole account deleted? Not only did I get that account deleted, but I got my backup account deleted as well. My backup account was like 2 years old. So it literally gives me like a little headache, like right here. So be careful where you are. Excuse me. Be careful where you're promoting at, because if you have a Facebook like me, excuse me, pardon me, if you have a Facebook that you've had for a long time that you don't want to get deleted, I highly suggest that you don't post anything risque. For real. Along with Instagram. Instagram has threatened to delete my whole ass account. And Instagram is where I get most of my followers from. So that's scary for me. I do have a backup account, but it has significantly less followers on it. So it freaks me out. So just be careful where you're posting at. Be careful what you're posting, because they will delete your shit. Promise you. Promise you, it happened to me. Smoking on some prenup. Okay. Next. Okay. Next point is, and this is just my opinion, this is something that I've noticed that I do a lot, and I notice that a lot of the other girls that I subscribe to do a lot. Put your OnlyFans on sale. Like, put it on sale a lot. Put your price maybe a little bit higher than you really want to put it at. Like, if you want to sell it for $10, put it at like 12 or 13. If you want to sell it for $14, put it at like 16 or 17. So then when you put it on sale, you're really not missing out on any of that money, because you're putting it a little bit higher than you even wanted to in the beginning. Does that make sense? And people like buying things that are on sale, period. Like, if it has a for sale sign on it, or if it has like this % off, people are more, they're just more, they're more apt to buy it because it's on sale. It's more pleasing to the eye, it's more pleasing to the bank account. So that would be one. Okay, this was also one that this is one of the questions that I got asked on one of my social medias. What if you are like, if you've talked to somebody on your, like, let's just use Instagram, for example. If you've talked to somebody on your Instagram for, maybe they've commented on your stuff in the past, or you've messaged with them, and then they subscribe to your OnlyFans. And then, like, they still want to talk on your Instagram. that's obviously like a connection that you've had with somebody in, prior to them going onto your OnlyFans. So I feel like it's kind of only it's not inappropriate to continue to, if they comment, you comment back, or they send you a DM, or whatever on Instagram. It wouldn't be weird for you to just like comment back. Now, all things on OnlyFans need to stay on OnlyFans. Those don't need to like overlap. Like, he doesn't need to be messaging about OnlyFans on your Instagram. Does that so? Keep the two separate. But if you've developed a friendship or a relationship with someone off of your social media, it doesn't mean that you can't continue to have that if they subscribe to your OnlyFans. Okay, you guys, I think I'm almost done. Let me see if I have anything else that I want to touch on. I am not going to actually tell you guys how much I did make this month, just because with all the craziness happening in the world, I feel like it's safer for me to just kind of keep that information private. But I will share that I did make a significant amount more than I did my first month. And I think that's just because of these tips that I learned. And like I said, my social media background has really helped. And watching other girls on YouTube as well, and just kind of adapting, realizing things and making a change, or seeing that something is working and continuing that. Don't get frustrated. Don't get impatient. If you're on like month 1 or 2 and you're considering like, this isn't working, like what the heck, I can't get it up, can't get it going. Listen, if you even have just one sub, you're doing something. Like, even if you just have one sub, there's somebody out there that is wanting to see that content. And some of your subscribers are just fucking quiet. Like, they're not gonna post, or excuse me, they're not gonna comment. They might not like it. You could have 50 subscribers and only 10 of them like your stuff. You're like, why aren't more of them liking it? Well, it's because they just might be quiet. They just might be observing, sitting back and enjoying what you're posting. You see people that will resubscribe that don't ever really comment or like your stuff, and you're like, okay, I see you. It's because they're obviously liking what they see, because they're resubscribing. So consistency. Take those mental health days if you need to. Polls. Make sure you have polls going on. Lost my train of thought. Let me open this back up. Just go over, the few things that I did say. Okay. So, yeah, Shein. You guys, Shein. Get onto Shein. Make sure that you check that out if you're looking to order lingerie or just anything to take pictures in. Be careful when you're posting on IG and Facebook. And Snapchat. Do not post your Snapchat. I touched on this on the last video too. Do not post your Snapchat link into your swipe up. They will delete your account. Put your OnlyFans on sale. It's okay to continue relationships, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. With people that you've talked to before they subscribe to your OnlyFans. Oh, also, share for shares with other content creators. I've done a few of these. I don't really know if they've helped me at all. And I don't really know if mine have helped them. I'll have to ask them. Maybe I'll do a part 3. Let me know if I should do a part 3. Maybe I'll do like one every month or something like that. Just give you guys kind of an update of what I've been doing. But yeah, I'm not really sure if like the share for shares, like when you share their profile, they share yours. I'm not really sure if that helped me. I've done a couple of them. I'll ask if they've helped any of the others of the content creators. I hear it does. Maybe that's just not something that has worked for me yet. But, you know, I'll continue to do them every once in a while. I don't do them crazy a lot. But yeah. Okay. I think that's all for this time. The very last thing I'm going to touch on, you guys, is just have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. It's fun. It's a way for some of you to make extra money. For some of you, you're using it as a full 100% disposable income, which I find very commendable. I hope to be able to do that one day. But really just have fun with it. Like, don't take it too seriously. And if you're deciding whether or not to like give up or not, like just give it another try and just try to maybe use some of the things that I said in the video that if you haven't used them before. So that's it for this video, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys have any more questions or anything about my OnlyFans, or if you're wanting to subscribe, I'll have the link in my comment section along with, or excuse me, the description section along with all my other social media, so you guys can follow me on there as well. Please give me a subscribe, a like, a comment. It helps me out. Let me know if there's any other videos that you guys want me to do regarding OnlyFans or any other topic for that matter. That's it. I'm signing off. Bye, guys.